Delisha with Third Movement. I want to bring a video to you guys. I want to talk about strange fire. Now, before I get into this conversation, I did a teaching on strange fire, and I would love for you to go back to Third Movement on YouTube and check out that teaching. It's a very good teaching, and you get a lot more understanding of what I'm gonna say in this short video. But last week, Obama went over to Pinckney's the Reverend Dr. Pinckney's funeral, our Congressman Pinckney. He held so many titles, so whatever you want to call him. He did the song. Obama did the song "Amazing Grace," and then he did kind of like a preaching style speech afterwards. I thought to see a president do that in a black church was kind of cool. It kind of showed that he had a lot of well, not a lot, but it just showed that he had a understanding of how black churches work, and for the most part, it's like that. And I thought that his voice really did a good job with how black churches are when we do our little song, especially in the Baptist church. Have that deacon, the older deacon with the deep voice, just come out and just lead a song like that. I thought it was amazing. But when we look at the eyes of Christianity, we look at the eyes of, I ain't gonna say Christianity, we look at the eyes of Christ. The Word of God tells us that when we worship God. It says God, we worship God in spirit and in truth. We worship God in purity. We worship God in holiness, right? And it's strange fire when you let someone else in. Now, understand strange fire. In the Old Testament, after Moses and Aaron got the children of Israel out of Egypt and out of the desert. Well, they were still in the desert, but God was setting up rules and ways to worship Him. And He said the fire, even the fire that they would put in the tabernacles and the different things, had to be holy. So Aaron's family was the ones that were the priests of the tabernacles and different things like that. So two of his sons went out and got some fire to put in the tabernacle, and it was strange fire, and God burnt them up instantly because of that. And it was because it was not fire that God wanted. It was not holy fire. And what happened is Obama doing all that in the black church, or in the church period, is strange fire, because you can't have a man that is not holy. Or here's the deal, and they're gonna say, well, how you know Obama is not holy? Did you not see that he had the whole White House lit up for gay marriage? Do we not understand that he is a big component of abortion? That's murder. These are things that are not holy. So if you represent if you represent yourself with things that are not holy, then you cannot be holy. And a lot of people are not going to like this video. I'm just telling the truth. We had a holy person leading a place that was holy. You say, well, it was for a funeral. Well, then the funeral shouldn't have been in the church. Like what did Obama have to preach? I mean, think about it. He did not know the guy. He did not know Pinckney well, if at all. So I just wanted to do a video and let you guys know that we have to pray and understand what we bring into our churches. Excuse me. What we bring into our churches, what we bring into our lives, what our kids are seeing. We got to be careful of strange fire. How we give worship to God. The worship to God should be holy. It should be holy. Even if you're not living life as holy, you got to understand that this is still a precious moment when we get a chance to worship God. So that's my little synopsis on the whole thing with Obama. And I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe and comment for community. I would like to know what you think about this. Delisha with Third Movement.